I am so excited for today's video. We are covering the long-awaited, did I actually take in my hospital bag? All jokes aside, it has been 4 wonderful months, and so I want to tell you guys what I actually used in my bag and maybe should have left at home, when I used it, how I used it, etc., etc. Obviously, the disclaimer is that every person is different, every hospital is different, every temperament is different, and so I'm gonna tell you a little bit about me, and it's that I am a chronic regular packer. I like packing normal. I usually take like a weekender if I'm going on a weekend trip. I'm just very big on not having to carry more than I have to. Today we are going to go through my hospital 2025 bag. Here's the thing, here's the truth. I did watch 50 plus videos. I collected the information and then I executed accordingly, right? Maybe I'll like put it down here and I wanna tell you what I used, what I didn't. Let's start. And welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm so excited for today. First things first, I took a suitcase to the hospital and I liked this. It was easy to roll around. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Like we said, have like a nightgown slash. I was so pregnant. Let's just like talk about this a little bit. My mom, for my baby shower, went above and beyond and she like gave me 2 sets of pajamas and a robe from Ralph Lauren. And one pair is like, I've already worn it. Like I'm not gonna wear it to the hospital, so I've like already worn it and stuff. I was actually gonna wear it in this video, but it's too late, sorry. But okay, so I actually have, I'm like queen of pouches, so I'm gonna have a lot of pouches. Still true. So I want you to see. This is like all the things for baby. So we will go over this probably last. I have, these are pajamas. And so this is just a sweet little Ralph Lauren set. Look how cute. I'm just obsessed. I love it so much. And then very cute. I did not wear the pajamas pretty much when I got to the hospital. Granted, I was in the hospital for maybe less than 48 hours. I need to do the math on that. I'll insert it right here when I do the math. But I was not in the hospital a very long time. So maybe if I was in the hospital a longer time, I would have maybe enjoyed my own pajamas. But pretty much from the moment I got there, hospital gowned, pretty much. And she also got me a sweet little robe. I said, don't have the tag out yet. Maybe instead of the pajamas, I would have worn the robe if I would have stayed there longer. The only reason I wore the robe was we had a friend come in, Macy AA, and she took pictures, which I am so happy we did, by the way. I am so grateful that we have those photos. Can you cover your mouth next time? I'm joking. I'm joking. You can cough on me every day. The only reason I wore the robe was for the pictures. Literally, they look so good. So no regrets there. Besides the pictures, I would not have worn it. But like, I just adorable. Think that it is darling and it is so sweet. And it is something that pink stripe. Yeah, I just love. And I have a matching scrunchie to hold my hair up. Okay, just in case. You never know, right? You never know. And then I have, right now, I put this in here before I got my egg lights, but I have 2 egg lights and I have this, it's like a sunshine light. And this is just in case the egg light is not like tall enough, like big enough. Wait, not tall enough, what am I talking about? It's not bright enough. I don't know why I said tall. But this is in case it's not bright enough. I did use, when you deliver a baby, some hospitals let you stay in the same room the whole entire time. I wish I would have done that or had that option. I did not. So it was so funny. This is like not a knock on the hospital at all. I'm just gonna tell you my experience. And that is, the hospital room that I gave birth in was so big. It felt like a corner office, you know? And then after you have the baby, they did not do this. Legally, please hear, they did not do this. But it's like they shoved you in a closet after you gave birth. It's fine. But I just wish I would have been able to stay in the same room. That being said, I did use the light because I didn't want them flipping on the overhead lights. Okay. It's not bright enough. My egg light is not. And I did use it because my egg light was not bright enough. Charger cords that everyone and their mother recommends. Everyone and their mother, by the way. I recommend 2. One for me, one for Fraz. And then we have an extension cord, okay? I feel like this is probably not a necessity, but I always have these randomly. It was not a necessity, but I did. And I don't think we used it, honestly. Not that I remember, but I'm so happy I had it. And I never regret bringing them. I'm not gonna lie to you. So true. There's that. And then I have a nursing bra. because I feel like I'm gonna. Sorry, had to swap out my light. Got this while I was swapping it out. This is the egg light that we used. I did use this and I highly recommend it. We use it so much that we got 2, or just in case one runs out, we have another one. Highly recommend. Anyways, let's keep going. Be in my robe mostly. I just need a bra to go home in. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but it says I did use that bra. So her name on it. It's like a little bow. And I just feel like this is going to be used in pictures. It was not used in pictures, but I can say that I wish I would have. I wish I would have used it. I totally forgot that I had it. Because I want to try and have my friend Macy come and take pictures of us and our family, and not like during the birth, but maybe like the day after. Everyone said to bring a fan because it could be really cold in the hospital, but you also could get really hot really fast. And I did. I would say postpartum. The postpartum night after was, trying to think if I'm exaggerating. I don't think I am. It was like the hardest night maybe of my life. I felt like I was going to die. Yeah, but I didn't. And so we're all good now. But I did use that fan. So, does this work? Is this on? Oh, it does. Oh. If I'm being completely honest with you, I had the nurse in the postpartum room go get a bigger fan because I said this environment is not conducive to my needs. So she did get a bigger fan, but that little fan did a good job for a while. It goes up to 3, level 3, so that's kind of nice. And then this is the belly binder that I have. Use that belly binder. I'm so serious. Use the faja. And then I have the going home outfit with another nursing bra just in case. The going home outfit. I wish my going home outfit would have been way more slouchy. Way more slouchy. And like that was a large. I'm usually like a medium, and it was like an oversized fit, an oversized large. No, act like you were so pregnant. That was hugging me in all the wrong places. Also, yeah, just make it a dark color. And yeah, so I feel like this is pretty standard, pretty good. Nothing too crazy. And then I have my Crocs, and I feel like I can use my Crocs to walk around the hospital and also shower in. So I feel like I'm not bringing like too many pairs. I also, sorry, it's like raining and whatever in the back, but I did use my Crocs, especially in the shower, and I'm so glad I brought them. So any kind of like shower shoe, yes. And inside, as you can see, the Crocs have things inside of them. In that side, we have Freedom Mom, like postpartum spray. What's that called? It's like a bidet. It's like a portable bidet for you. And everyone says the one at the hospital sucks, and so you want to bring your own because the angle is not good. Correct. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm bringing it just in case. And then this side has a microfiber towel for my hair, and then it has perineal spray. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to pronounce that. Didn't use the spray, I used the microfiber towel. That's okay. And then I have just one towel. So worst comes to worst, I have absolutely air dried before. So what hasn't the bring your towel hospital seen at this point? That's kind of like the whole bottom half. Okay, hold on, let me put things back really quick. I also think with like these pajama pants that I will probably want more of like a dress instead of like pants that just use the hospital gown. I need to take on and off, but this is what I have, and this is probably what will make me feel good. And but so, I'm happy I have. Yeah, I'm sure I will learn that lesson the hard way, but whatever. I also have an Amazon dress coming, and it's like a dress you can wear out and about, but it also looks really, really soft, and that's pink also. So I feel like I looked like an absolute house in that dress. I think it would fit now, but no. It's gonna be a good mixture, you know what I mean? Like if I really, really don't want to wear these, it's not gonna be a big deal because I have the little dress coming. I think it's coming tomorrow. So it's pink, it's cute, fits the vibe, you know? It did fit the vibe. My husband, I think, still needs to put his things in here, so there's some space. But yeah. We were gonna share a bag. We did not end up sharing a bag, for the better. Let's look at it really quick. So you can see these are that's the baby pouch. These are all the things I just showed you. And then we're going to go over the top of this bag. This is not like super mega involved. I'm not going to lie to you. We have a pouch in the back. As you can see, this is going to be for
all of the paperwork. Okay,
all of the things I'm about to show you up top. If you bring anything to the hospital, bring these things. If I had to choose 5 items to bring, these would all be in the top 5.
It was trying to find like a folder or something, but I was like, you know what, we can just put it in the pouch, and the pouch is waterproof. So I feel like, I don't know, it's just like a good idea, right? We have a heating pad, as you can
This is number 1. Number 1, top of the list. People said, and why I brought it was because people said that the pain, cramping, postpartum would be unbelievable. I believe it now.
And I'm gonna pull it out just a little bit because there's only like one more thing. But there's a heating pad because people said that when you start pumping, it's gonna hurt a little bit. Like
not due to pumping, just in general.
Or whatever. And then you can't really see it.
I wish I had 2 heating pads, one for my front and one for my back. Literally, if you have 2, bring 2.
But down here, there's a Publix bag. Here's the pee. You can kind of see it right here. Everyone says that the hospital gives you stuff. So, because beggars can't be choosers, I want what they have. I want the hospital grade stuff. So, whatever they give me, I will be grateful.
I am so happy that I brought this Publix bag. Granted, they gave us a cart ultimately to like wheel out all of our stuff along with like me in a wheelchair. But the hospital loads you up. Get bigger than a Publix bag. Like get the biggest bag you can get. I will say Home Goods and TJ Maxx has 99-cent giant bags, like reusable ones. Literally get those.
Right? And hopefully they do give me a lot of stuff. So, because beggars can't be choosers, I want what they have. I want the hospital grade stuff. So whatever they give me, I will be grateful, and I want to be prepared, and I want to be ready for it. Again, I have not packed toiletries. Fraz has not put his stuff in here. Oh, let me go get the snacks. I have hand sanitizer also that needs to go in here, but that will go part of my toiletries because I use hand sanitizer quite often.
Still do.
So here are some snacks. See, I'm just a pouch girl. Like I told you, look at all my pouches. So this like physically says snacks. This has...
If we would have been in the hospital longer, I think or maybe I would have like labored longer. Actually, I will say postpartum wise, I pounded that trail mix. Like my life depended on it. Truly, I wouldn't have survived without that trail mix.
And they're pretty yummy. So I was like, you know what? Just shove it in there. Who cares? This was in the first snack bag. Fraz went and got it. His job was like the snacks. I was like, your job is to get your stuff and your snacks. I will get everything else. And so he really delivered, not gonna lie. Let's look at the second bag. I have some gum, Avi. We have some dark chocolate peanut butter cups.
Delicious.
In there. And then we have, as you can see, Cheez-It Grooves. And then we have a lot of granola bars. I feel like you did a good job. I feel like we have like a good mixture of like gas station looking snacks. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm going to have like real food. But this is like for the people that come in and out, for my mom, for Fraz, for me when I'm like, oh no.
I think I thought I was going to be in there longer than I did. My mom did not eat any of the snacks, but I feel like most people would have. I will say maybe we shouldn't have packed as many, but I'm so happy. Like literally packed snacks.
No, I want something really bad. And or I don't really know, but
especially the trail mix.
Okay, you don't know what you don't know. I need to put those in too. Maybe Fraz will have his own bag. Maybe we won't share. And then this is the last thing that I want to show you guys. On my baby hospital like bag list, I literally just have, let's look. I want to show you guys everything. Okay. So this is not on the list, but I don't care. This is a mushy. This is like a nylon-y wet bag. Okay, so just in case, you never know.
I did not use
literally
that.
My whole thing is like, I never overpack, but in my head I'm like, you never know. I just like keep saying that, but whatever. And then I have a embroidered burp cloth. I just feel like this will be really sweet for pictures and for me when we burp her.
Didn't use the burp cloth. Didn't need to burp her.
These are sterilized, don't worry.
She used the pacifiers.
Washed also.
Bring a couple different kinds.
Just toiletry things. So like this file, okay. And then this.
Now, whether you bring baby clippers and a baby file is truly up to you. I had a friend, quite literally, she popped her mom's amniotic fluid sac or whatever it's called from her fingernails being so sharp. So that being said, you definitely can bring them. That is your prerogative. We brought them, but we just didn't end up using it. So
also, I don't know if it's focusing, whatever, but we have a file and we have a like nail clippers. So I heard that the baby nails are really, really sharp when they first come out, and so because they've just been growing.
Couldn't tell you.
Like, okay,
an epidural.
Let's do it. This is a really sweet. Oh no, it bent. The bristles bent, but maybe I can try and bend them back. But a little baby brush, so cute. This is just like so tender to me. I don't know why. I don't think I need it, but I wanted it, you know?
I did not need a baby brush, but don't regret bringing it, because if she had like a lot of hair, I feel like I would have liked to brush, but I think I maybe did brush. It's up to you.
And then we have baby socks. So cute. Everything is pink, obviously pink and white. And then we have baby mittens. So if she does scratch herself or like whatever.
I will say she was mostly swaddled like the whole time, so she didn't really need socks or mittens, but I think I would have used the mittens more than the socks if I had to choose.
We're taking care of girl. This little baby onesie, like it's so crazy that this is probably going to be too big for her. Like, is that crazy? Or maybe it will be, I don't know, but just a little sweet little striped moment. And this is just like pajamas, because here's the thing. I was talking to a couple of my friends and they were like, I was like, oh, you know, like everyone online just says that they're going to want to swaddle your baby like the hospital will. So don't really bring that many onesies. And then my friends were like, yeah, that's true. But they wish they would have brought onesies so that their kids could wear them. I don't know how to word that, but.
I agree with this. I think if we were in the hospital longer, that I would have put her in maybe more onesies, but the hospital kind of just gives you stuff at first and you don't really know what the heck you're doing, so you're not like, I'm gonna dress my baby in what I want. Like, if you want to be that like that, sure. It's probably not the clientele for this video, not gonna lie. My advice is just like, they're the experts, they do it every single day. Listen to your intuition. But yeah, maybe if she would have been in the hospital like longer, like if I had a C-section or, you know, we just had to like be in the NICU or whatever, like yes, sure. We could have maybe used like more onesies, but I didn't really use them, except I did use some to take pictures in. Just a sleep
like,
sack.
Yeah, we didn't bring onesies either, but I wish I would have, because she would have worn them. A plethora of bows, obviously.
Definitely use the bows.
What actually is going to fit her head or not.
True.
So
bring all the bows.
That, and then there's also white ones.
I only use the pink ones.
I'm absolutely nuts for that, but whatever. And then this is like just a little sleep sack, just pink and lovely. This is what I want her pictures to be in. Another little sleep sack.
I will say, like the first maybe month, 3 weeks, sleep sacks were the truth for us. Oh my gosh, it was so easy to change, so easy for her to sleep in. Like, it just made life so much easier doing sleep sacks. So, just saying.
So tender.
She did take pictures of that though.
Let me pull out my phone actually. I want to read like what I have for Raz and myself. Right now on the list we have nightgown with buttons, aka easy to feed, a robe, a stretchy lounge set, going home outfit, nursing bras, flip-flops for the shower, headphones and or a Bluetooth speaker.
Yes.
Long charger, extension cord, egg light.
Bring the headphones and the Bluetooth speaker.
Toiletries, important documents, phone tripod, socks and or rubber sandals to walk around the hospital in, postpartum things for me, a going home outfit for both of us, a belly binder, a heating pad, a bag of snacks, empty / reusable bag for all the things that they give me, an empty folder and pouch for paperwork.
Yes.
And a portable fan, also nail clippers in a file, disposable camera, and a towel for my hair and a towel for my body. And then pillows and blankets. I literally just have.
I can sleep pretty much anywhere. And that first postpartum night, I did not sleep a lick. I will say I didn't use pillows, but my family did, and I did use blankets. So some people think you're extra for bringing your own pillows and blankets. I would say I'm not really an extra packer, but I would highly recommend it. Highly recommend it.
pacifiers, socks, and
Oh, also, I did not use the disposable camera, but I will say, if your husband is with you, my mom took pictures. She like held my leg and took pictures, and Fraz stayed with me when the baby was born, and then my mom like kind of went with her. But if you have an extra person, literally have them take photos, please.
or mittens, and then blanket / swaddle, picture outfit.
You have to swaddle the baby anyways, so if you have like a cute swaddle that you like want pictures in or whatever, bring your own swaddle. Who cares? We still have the hospital swaddles or blankets, and they are just like so warm because your baby is just so cold like all the time. As you can see, she's still she's conked. She's literally snoring in my ear. It's awesome. But yeah. But yes, I would say bring your own swaddle if you want to have a cute swaddle.
A couple of outfits that could be different sizes, and then a going home outfit, and then obviously bows to match because I'm an animal. Duh. No, I'm just joking. But so I'm super excited about all of that fun stuff. So those are all the things that I brought for baby. Hopefully I have enough. I know the hospital will also bring swaddles. I might bring a swaddle. I'm unsure, but we'll figure that out again. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
I did not have a swaddle to bring, but I should have brought one.
To use all the things in my hospital bag. I feel like at this point we're just like, okay, time now. Let's get her out. Come on. And so I'm drinking all the tea. I'm eating all the dates. I'm curb walking. I'm doing all the things. So
I will say eating dates and drinking the tea did nothing for me. I mean, maybe it did, but I took Pitocin and then I went from 3 centimeters to ready to push in an hour, maybe less. I don't know if it helped. I had a 2nd degree tear, but I have a friend who works I have a couple friends who work in peds, and they have said so many times, because you dilated so quickly, that's just very normal for someone to tear because your body just like dilated so fast. Like you didn't like adjust and stretch over hours and hours and hours. Maybe the dates and the tea would have helped. Maybe it did prevent me from getting a whole episiotomy. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it again. Maybe I'll start earlier. Maybe I'll drink more. I don't know. We'll see when the time comes, obviously. But I think that's pretty much it. I had a great time in the hospital, honestly. I feel like I wasn't there for that long, and she came out all good and healthy, which is truly everything that you pray and you want for. I would say all in all, a success. I think when the time comes next time to pack my hospital bag, I will probably pack a little less, but I don't think I like really was a chronic overpacker. I'm not gonna lie to you. There were some things like the first night I was like, oh, we're not gonna use these snacks. And then the next day I was like, praise God we packed this, because I am living for this trail mix. Those are all of my thoughts. Nothing too crazy. I will put maybe a list right here as to what I think should be actually in your hospital bag. I can't say for your husband. And I will say, if you have a scheduled C-section or an emergency happen, yes, you probably need like extra things. Maybe you pack a chill bag, you know, whatever, for like an overnight type vibe, like a less than 2 days. And then you have an extra bag pack at your house. So if something does happen, you can send a mom or a friend or whoever back to your house to say, hey, right near the door is my just in case bag. Can you bring it to the hospital? If you want to be super extra prepared without bringing so many things to the hospital, it can kind of be like that. Maybe that's like a good way to kind of compromise, where you can still feel like you overpacked and like you're over prepared, but you don't have to like lug everything to the hospital. Those are all my thoughts. Make sure you like and subscribe, because we are trying to get to 10K by May, and I think we can do it. I'm gonna maybe just continue to rock her to sleep. Bye.